Hi. I don't know if you can hear me very well. My name's Donna, and I'm just doing a video about my recovery. It says your guide to spinal cord injury. Might be backwards, but oh, emesis bags. It's a common thing with spinal cord surgeries. I didn't have an injury per se. I got sick, and I was sick for 2 weeks. Really bad, but I was kind of sick for a couple months before that. But I got like a really bad virus. I was sick for 2 weeks, and when I got better, I decided to, come downstairs because I was predominantly upstairs in my room. And sorry, my nose itches. So what brought me here, I'm in Fargo at a rehab that specializes in brain and spinal injuries. I lost feeling one day after I started feeling better after being sick for 2 weeks, like really bad flu. I lost feeling in my hands and legs, and things just progressed. And what got me to the emergency room was, yes, TMI, but just being honest, I pooped myself, and I was like, oh my God, what's going on? So we got to the emergency room, and by that time, I couldn't control my arms, and my diaphragm was starting to stop working. So my oxygen was down to 70. They did x-rays and said I needed to have surgery, and my voice stopped. I had no voice. I had to, we didn't find out my right vocal cord was paralyzed until after the surgery, but my voice was gone. So now I'm in the recovery process. I was in Minot Trinity Hospital for 3 weeks. I had we only have 8 vertebrae in our cervical part of our spine. There's lumbar and thoracic, but it was just cervical for me. I had my C3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 replaced and fused. I think they call it anterior discectomy, AD, some kind of surgery. I forgot what it's called, ADCF or something. But mine was pretty serious. Paralyzed pretty much from here on down. No feeling in my legs, no feeling in my hands, no control of my bowel or bladder. Wasn't breathing on my own. Lost my voice. All that kind of stuff. And now this is going on my 3rd week here in the rehab here. I'll be here for maybe another week or 2. So I'm on my way out. So I'm not in hospital garb and stuff anymore. I do have a specialized walker. I have braces for my legs. I sleep with certain boots on my feet. I still have some issues with my walking and my swallowing and my talking. But that's what's going on as far as my life right now. To go back a few years, I did have non-Hodgkin's lymphoma, stage 4, metastatic, terminal, and had a lot of experiences with that. 8 months of chemo, really hard part of my life, but that's in the past. And I had chemo in my brain and my spine, and that's probably what weakened my spine, I guess. And I was left with MS type symptoms. I had 2 lesions on my frontal lobe. Had some issues, and now they have healed. Now they're just spots. They're not actual lesions. They're just dark spots on my brain. I'm recovering really well. But this is kind of taken a while. My voice might come in and out, so I'm sorry if it sounds kind of gravelly every now and then. About 3 years ago, things just start going bad, and, living self-pity, poor me, wah, that kind of stuff. And from being adopted, I'm adopted, but within the family. childhood traumas, different things. Just made some wrong decisions and things throughout my life. Predominantly felt insecure, desperate, needy, worthless, like I wasn't anything. And I actually don't care anymore what people think of me, what I look like or not. I think I'm beautiful. I know I'm beautiful. I have a big heart. I have a lot of children, adopted. 2 natural, and I have 3 beautiful grandbabies as of today. Hopefully, we're going to stay there for a little bit because I can only handle so many at this point. But about 1.5 years ago, I started changing my life. My daughter and I had some pretty bad experiences, so we were living in anger. And like, why me? We believe that we gave a lot. We were so kind. And sometimes the area that you live in is so toxic that when happiness or light comes in, they drag you down. And that's what happened to us. And so we were angry for a long time. But like I said, I changed my life. I started looking for more positivity, something that we were positive and happy. But at that point, we were so beaten down that we were angry. And so in pursuit of a better way of life, I sought out law of attraction videos and books, but it was a documentary called Conscious Evolution with Barbara Hubbard. And there was this person on there, his name is Jake Ducey, and he became my guru. And it was so funny because out of all those people that she highlighted in that video, he was the one that resonated with me. And so I looked him up, and it said he's an author and stuff. And then I found he had a YouTube channel, and he was dating a girl named Ashley Hall, which I have a daughter named Ashley Hall, and she's an artist as well, but she sings. And his Ashley Hall is more of a mixed media artist, and very well too. You look her up, Ashley Ducey is her name now. Then I started seeing Eric Ho, but he didn't resonate with me at that point. He is now because of what he's doing. As of like this past couple months, he's really tapping into his spirituality, and I really like it. But the ones I'm really attracted to are Jake Ducey, Aaron Doty, Aaron Doty's girlfriend, or friend, sorry, I don't want to misquote. Aaron Doty's good friend, Leora Alexander, and she's just phenomenal too. She's a real cutie. I used to watch Ralph Smart and Till Swan, but there's some, too harsh of judgments, or there's some things that didn't resonate with me. They might resonate with you, but just for myself, I'm just letting you know where I'm coming from. And my favorite authors, ones that everybody kind of referenced, was Napoleon Hill, Neville Goddard, who's my favorite, and Joseph Murphy, along with oh gosh, I can't think of their names right now, but Abraham Hicks, I think's her name, Esther Hicks. She does those videos like through You Are Creators, and that's a good channel too. So I started reading those things, and I started watching these videos, and I started practicing a really powerful meditation. It's called Ho'oponopono. Ho'o stands for, or means, Ho'o means to make it, and Pono means right. So Ho'oponopono is to make it right. And that means you have to make it right. In order to make it right out here, you have to make it right in here. You say 4 simple statements, which is, I am sorry. And you have to come from a place where I am so sorry. Like, you have to feel it. and mean it, and you visualize this person that you want to heal this relationship with. Like, I want to heal my relationship with so and so, or with whatever. You can even do with money or your job, whatever you want, whatever situation you want healed, you focus on that. And then you say, like, for all the times that I've made myself feel worthless when I would say I love you and you didn't say it back, or whatever. And because you're making it right in here. Because it doesn't matter what that situation thinks or does or whatever, because you can't change that or them. You can only change you. So I am so sorry. And you say it with, like, I really messed up. I'm so sorry. And then you say, I love you. That's the second statement. I love you. And you say it universally, unconditionally, endlessly, and without expectation. That's the kind of love you send out. Because you're trying to raise your vibrational frequency, to be resonating on a positive, really happy place. Then the third statement, you say, please forgive me. And you just mean it, like, please find it in your heart to forgive me. Because, you forgive people, right? I can forgive people. It's easier to forgive others than to forgive ourselves. It's so hard to forgive ourselves because we're so dumb, we're so stupid. All these negative self-talk. That needs to stop, by the way. So, don't be mean to yourself. Consider yourself your best friend. So don't be mean to your best friend. Love your best friend. Be your best friend. So whether you intentionally hurt somebody or unintentionally, which most of us have unintentionally hurt somebody. But there's a few times where we were intentional, and sometimes that's the hardest to forgive. But you got to forgive yourself. Whether they forgive you or not, that's not your business. That's theirs. That's theirs to carry. And you can apologize to them, yes. But this is about you. The Ho'oponopono. I am so sorry. Or I'm sorry. I say I am so sorry for me because I like it. It feels better for me. So I say I am so sorry. I love you. I really love you. I truly love you. Sometimes I say I truly love you because that's how I feel. Unconditional, I've been laughed at because I've said I love you by the one person who I thought would never, but that's a different story. Okay. Back to what I'm saying. Then the fourth statement is thank you. And you say it knowing that it's true. That you said, I'm sorry, I love you, please forgive me. And then it's done. So you say thank you. And you keep saying that over and over and over. I started saying it for an hour. And then I did it for 21 days. There's a video by Aaron Doty, the Ho'oponopono meditation. And I did that. And I did a specific person. And that person, I never thought I would hear I love you or whatever. It works. You don't even have to tell anybody you're doing it. It works. It really works. And I've been doing it with a lot of other things, and I'm in a really good place. I'm happy. I don't care if people like me or love me, because I like me and I love me. I love me. I just love Donna. And it took a long time to get there. And I did something really brave on my part. I found an old phone number of somebody who I had the biggest crush on. And back then I was so needy and desperate and insecure. I was grasping and wanting anybody to love me or give me a morsel of affection because I felt so ugly. And not inside, but outside. And I thought the outside was what mattered. And I used to put the makeup on and put that mask on and all that stuff. And I looked okay. But I was so sad and insecure, just a broken little girl inside who never grew up because she was so stifled and so just tortured. But because of this self-love and just loving myself and saying, oh my gosh, Donna, you're so kind. I love you. You're this, you're that. And actually looking in the mirror and thinking, wow, you got some beautiful eyes, or just loving myself. It might be funny. I laughed a few times first, like, what's wrong with you? Why are you doing this? But it really worked. Granted, I'm in the hospital right now, but that's not because of anything I did or whatever. Everything happens for a reason, synchronicities and blah, blah, blah. But okay, back to, oh my gosh, I'm at 15 minutes. I'm going to save that one for the next video. So if you really want to hear the brave thing that I did, the bravest thing that I've done, catch me on the next video. I would really like to document a lot of my experiences, because I think that there's people out there that have experienced the same things, and they just need somebody to say, hey, yeah, I've been through that, and you can pull through it. You can pull through anything. So I'm going to let it go here. Thank you for listening to this video. If you like it, great. If you don't like it, that's okay. I respect that, of course. But I'll see you next time, okay? Thank you very much.